Just to bring it back to this article, just one more thing I wanted to point out because I read this and I was dumbfounded. And this is in reference to Harris, the Republican winner of this race in the 9th District in North Carolina. He said he supported efforts to investigate allegations of voter fraud as long as it is fair and focuses on all political parties. He added, Harris said there were not enough ballots in question to affect the outcome of the race, which blew my mind because just a few paragraphs earlier, the two candidates were separated by 905 votes out of more than 280,000. That's why I was absolutely at a lot. Like, what do you mean? Anybody impartial looking at those numbers knows that if there's any fraud at all, that could have huge implications.
This is another reason, another big inspiration behind me wanting to
really bothered me, man.
This is another big inspiration behind me wanting to start like another fresh, new or even getting behind, not even starting, but getting behind like a new, different political party.
Right.
Like, you ever sit here and think like, do they just say this shit because like they don't give a damn about what actually makes sense. They just say things in support of themselves and their interests. Like, that's what it seems like a lot of the times.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Even one of the dumbest people could just figure out, like, okay, you're just saying this because this is good for you. You're not actually saying, like, come on, dude, it was 900 votes. I'm not expecting anybody to say I committed fraud, but come on.
No, of course not.
But separated by 900 votes, you're still going to sit there and be like, there's not enough votes.
It's because he won. You know what's crazy too is if you flip,
but that's what I'm saying.
If you flip those results, let's say the Democrat comes out on top.
Be damned that much. Go ahead.
Let's say the Democrat comes out on top. I would probably guess that both these guys would be saying swapped what they're saying right now. Maybe not so much in terms of the Democrat, because
I agree.
I tend to give them a bit more credence these days, just out of what we've seen in recent history. But it probably would be that way. The Democrat would be complaining that the voting process is being held up, and the Republican would be on the side of, oh, let's review this. Let's look at what really happened. It's like, come on, just be fucking intellectually honest for 1 second.
For 1 second.
As a politician, please. I mean, these politicians, they're self-preservationists, right? And unfortunately, the system is set up so that the power isn't entirely in the hands of the people. There are systems, there are influences that they are beholden to.